guys, it's Treehouse ASMR here. Welcome up into the treehouse. And in today's video, I wanted to make a informational video about these Japanese cards from 1997 because of all the information that our viewers were able to put together. It really was a lot of work that we put together to find any information about these cards, and if anybody in the future finds cards like these somewhere out there in the Pokemon community, they will be able to come back to this video on their search for information about these cards. I'm going to title this video the exact name of these cards, so when they search it up on the internet, it'll bring them to this video, and hopefully this will give you all the information that you need. I want to make this video to kind of archive information about these cards so that anybody looking for any type of information about these cards, you will be informed about them in this video. It was very hard to find information about them, and I'm going to put all the information into one video with the cards in the video. But before we start, I have a few code cards to give away to you guys. So here you guys go, some free code cards. They're all mixed up, they're from different sets. Some of these are even ETB code cards. Let me just figure out where to put my thumb. So here you guys go. So there you guys go. Code cards out of the way, and let's get into these cards. I just want to talk about these for a minute. It's been a pretty long journey since I found these cards. I traded for them, and once I laid my eyes on these cards, I had to find more information about them. I asked a lot of my viewers to do some deep diving on the internet, and I have a decent amount of these cards. I don't have the entire collection, but so now anybody in the future that finds these cards for themselves can come back to this video, because I will be titling the video the name of these cards. Any information, the title of this video should bring people to this video in the future. So let's get into these cards. I just want to talk about the moves. I think I've posted 3 or 4 videos on the channel about these cards, and a few TikToks. So I'm hoping that in the future, somebody that finds cards like these that needs to find information about them, they'll search the internet, and some of the information I've put out there, this will help you in the future. So if you're watching this in the future, you're welcome. You're welcome for finding all that information. You could thank me, you could thank some of my viewers. We were able to get together as a community and gather up a ton of good information about these cards. So I want to just go through them a little bit and talk about them for a second. So I'll just roll through them. Eradicate. Here's just some of the artworks on them. Magnemite, Starmie, Lapras, Ammonite. I'm going to go through them again in a little bit. So that's just a little bit. And then these, of course. Or not this. So a little bit of information about these cards. I really like the Japanese artwork about these cards. It's beautiful. So we did a bit of digging around on the Japanese cards because the artwork looks amazing. It seems that the artwork on those cards are from an illustrated guide called Pokémon All-Purpose Illustration Book. It was released in September 1997, and it details the original 165 moves in the Pokemon Red and Green games. So, these cards, they illustrate a move or an attack being used. So, from the original Game Boy games, Red and Green in Japan, the first, or not the first game was Pokemon Yellow. In Japan, when they released Pokemon Red, they came out with the other version, Pokemon Green, which had Venusaur on it, and Pokemon Red had Charizard. In America, they came out with Pokemon Red, and they came out with Pokemon Blue, which had Blastoise on the cover. So, these illustrate an attack or a move being used by a Pokemon from the Pokemon Red and Green series from the Game Boy Color. So if you see this right here, this is Lickitung using the move Defense Curl. He's using the move to Defense Curl, if that makes sense. You will find illustrations of the moves along with things like the move type, PP, power, accuracy, effect, a list of Pokemon that can learn the move, and etc. So, I think this right here was the list of Pokemon 1, 2, and 3 that can also learn the move Defense Curl. I've seen translations of other Pokemon's names being right here in this box. The book itself was published by T2, the letter T, the number 2, T2 Publishing, T2 Publishing, which was a fairly well-known company in Japan for the game guides and magazines at the time. They have since shut down. So, to kind of put that in perspective, these were made by a company called T2 Publishing, and there was not only these cards, but there was a illustration book, somewhat like a magazine, which had pages it was like a book. Like you open a book, and they had the same exact images that you see on these cards, but it was pages. So you would flip the page and it would be the next thing. And they were bigger. They were way bigger. So I have not seen the book in person, but I have seen pictures of the book. As far as the illustrations are concerned, they were done by an individual named Yashiro Narita. So the artwork here was done by a person named Yashiro Narita that worked for T2 Publishing. I searched around a little because that wasn't a name I recognized, but now I am confident that Narita was simply a staff illustrator contracted by T2 Publishing. He is not directly associated with the Pokemon franchise. With all that said, it is still a bit of a question mark as to how these illustrations ended up on the back of these stickers/cards. So, obviously, if you guys have been keeping up with the other videos I posted about these cards, they have stickers on the back. They are stickers. So this is the Dragonite sticker on the Raticate's card. People are guessing that the T2 made some agreement with a third party to have these distributed via vending machines. There's people thinking that these were handed out in vending machines, so they were found inside of vending machines, possibly with like a piece of gum or candy in the packaging. That's what people are saying. So that's a lot of information that people have found on these cards, and I hope that it will help you guys. So I'm gonna try and find every single move from these cards. I could find this. I'm gonna put this to the side real quick. Actually, we might as well just look. I'm gonna try and find what move that is. Let's see. Raticate. That Raticate card. I don't want to take too much time up trying to find this one move. But, if I don't find it in the next few seconds, I'll just go and move on to a few other cards. Let's see. So, I have a computer open next to me with a website open that illustrates every single one of these cards. And on that website, I could put the link in the description and in the comment section. But, yeah. So, this is Voltorb. I am not sure what the move is. I could put the website that tells you what move is being used. Like I said, this is Lickitung using Defense Curl. I'm actually going to try and find that card because it's going to bother me now. And I could just talk to you guys for a little bit while I do this. Articuno. That's Articuno using Mist. That's funny. What move was that? Recover. Submission. Psywave, Psychic. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of these cards, so it might take a minute to find. But it's okay, guys. I can just post in the description where you guys can find all the moves. Poliwhirl and Zubat. This is Kadabra using Psychic, I think. There's just so many to go through. It's a lot. It's a lot. It really is. I think that's Kadabra using Psychic. Hypno. I just saw this one. Let's see. I seriously just saw this card. Yeah. So it's Hypno using Hypnosis. Hypno using Hypnosis. Look at that. Like, the artwork is so nice. It really is. Some of my favorite artwork. I think this is Slash. Scyther using Slash. I think that's Stun Spore. I think it's Stun Spore. This is Charizard and Machamp. I'm not really sure what the move is being used here. But you guys get the idea. I'll post in the description and in the comments the website that you guys can click to find the name of all the moves being used in these cards. Look at that. Haunter and Lickitung. Poliwag. Ekans and Voltorb. Or Electrode, actually. That's Electrode. Look at the artwork. It's so nice. This is Articuno. Articuno using Mist. The move Mist. With Horsey on the back. Magnemite. Coughing. Staryu. Psyduck giving Machop a headache. Surf being used by Lapras. Rhyhorn. Ammonite. Nidoking. I love that. It's like two of them in one card. Vileplume using sleep powder on Eevee. One of the better artworks for sure. Venonat, I think that's Psybeam. Magmar. Hitmonlee. Meowth with a Rattata. He used Payday. That's the move, Payday. Payday. Gengar. I love this card. Look at his eyes. They're like so creepy. Diglett. Jinx and Cubone. Caterpie using string shots. Pikachu on the back of the Caterpie card. So don't forget, guys, these are from 1997. They have stickers on them as well. Jigglypuff, Nidoran, Screech. I think that's the move, Screech. Butterfree. Rattata. And Snorlax. And Rhyhorn. Snorlax is using Rest. And then, obviously, I have these as well. Jolteon using Thunder. With Mewtwo on the back. Charizard using, getting attacked by Machamp. Machamp is using the move Submission. Mewtwo using Psybeam on Dratini. Venusaur using Solar Beam. Articuno on the back. So, that should be a pretty good informational video that people that search the internet, you'll be able to come back to this video at any time as long as this video is up on my channel. You guys can thank my followers, my subscribers. They found all this information that we were able to find for this video to solve the mystery of these Japanese cards from 1997. So, thank you guys very much. I hope this was able to help anybody in the future looking for information on these cards. It was a very lengthy process to gather all that information. I'm going to be titling this video after the publishing company and the name. So, thank you guys very much. As always, it was a great time hanging out with you guys up in the treehouse. Have a good night, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take it easy, guys. Bye.